You're watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Today I've got a review of an Antonini Old Bear Peasant knife. This one was sent to us by Richard, and I won't reveal his last name, but thank you very much, Richard, for donating to the channel this wonderful knife. I'm so glad that when I got the package that I opened it when I did, because I was literally just hours away from ordering one of these. So I'm glad I didn't duplicate that. And so here it is. This is the box. This is Antonini Old Bear. They're made in Italy by Antonini. Looks like they've been around since 1925 out of Maniago, Italy. I might be pronouncing that name properly, but Maniago. There's the website, and here's your model number, 01OB001. And this is the medium sized. They have other sizes here. And this one is 7.5 inches. And I guess you can get them all the way from small to extra large. So there you go. There's the medium. And inside they came with a little pamphlet, and talks about the knife and a few other things. But a couple of things I found interesting is that this was the logo they used for their 90th anniversary, and so also the paperwork has the inspector, quality control guy's signature, well, his initials there. And then you can see that the knife was made in the second batch of 2017. So it's been around a little while. Also, there's a little story on here that I thought I would read to you guys. Here's the knife. You guys can look at this, know what it is we're talking about here. But there's a cute little story on the pamphlet that talks about the old bear. And I don't know if it's some sort of like childhood fable or what exactly, but I found it to be kind of interesting and sort of insightful in terms of what Antonini is all about. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. Alright, so it is possible that mean creatures will not always be so, or behave badly forever. Long ago, on a cold, rainy day, early humans arrived in the forest to find a new home. Old Bear did not like this disturbance of the peaceful forest, so to protect his family, he began to destroy all the humans had brought with them. First, with his large, strong paws, Old Bear tore apart their big wood walls. Then inside he shattered walls, he discovered a little child in a cradle. The child had been left alone, and his loud crying was too much for Old Bear's piercing the silence of the forest. But when he approached the child, he suddenly stopped. The child had quieted and seemed to be without fear of Old Bear, gently touching and caressing his soft fur. Old Bear was moved by the young child's sweet innocence. Old Bear immediately opened his heart to the young child, picked him up, and held him in a warm, embracing hug. He promised himself that he would be an everlasting friend to the child. Over the years, the child grew up healthy and strong. He became familiar with all the secrets of the forest and learned to craft his own tools, always helped by the faithful presence of Old Bear, his giant friend. One day, Old Bear brought him gifts of a piece of wood and shiny piece of iron. With these two elements, collected by wise Old Bear, the child was able to create a strong, sharp, and irreplaceable knife, perfect for all of the exciting and courageous adventures he would face over the years. So, I mean, it just gives you a little backstory there. I think that was kind of, it's a nice, I always like the little anecdotal things that go along with these knives. You got, the website, all the information, phone numbers, everything here. Talks about the patent for the lock, how to, operate the knife. Talks about the fact that it's a 420 stainless blade, has a brass safety ring that's fully hand brushed, and the handle is age oil treated walnut. So Alright, let's look a closer look at the knife here. So the handle is, it seems kind of dried. It says it's oiled. I guess it's long since seeped in there. But here you've got the brass collar lock. And you can see that this is a thumb lock, unlike the Opinel where you twist it. This is operated with a little lever. And you can just move it back and forth to lock it in both the closed and open position. So there in the closed position it's locked, and then downward is open. And so then you have the blade exposed, and you've got an etching on here. It says Old Bear, and then it gives you the since 1925 Mariaggio, Italy, and then like 4 stars below it. But you got this upswept clip blade, and it's a little dirty. But this is in 420, so just stainless steel, not a carbon blade. Nice brass brush in there, and it's got a nice satin finish on the blade. Yeah, it's just a nice satin finish there. You can just see how they brushed it. Brushed the steel for that satin finish. But this is comparable in size to the Opinel. They're not identical. Let's take a look at the Opinel next to it. You can see that the handles are similar, but not the same. They're same length. But then when you look at the actual handles themselves, you can see that this has got a taper to it where this one doesn't. Right, and then you've got 2 bevels at the end of this, and this is more rounded off. So they are different. And also the side profile, this is not cut. It's cut out here, but this is basically cut out the entire length. So when you close the blades, it's more evident. You can see the 2 side by side with the blades closed. You can see that this has got more of an exposed blade because of the body, the handle shape. So, and the blades themselves, they're, these Old Bear come in optional. I think they come in different blade options, but this one obviously is not the same as this one. You got a much more upswept at the end of the blade than you do on the Opinel. It's much sweeps up much later into the length, and then the clip is not quite as pronounced as it is on this one. So yeah, they're different, and I like the historical knives, and company been around since 1925. That's pretty neat. The Opinel I like more for historical significance. It's obviously a knife that's pretty much a must-have, in my opinion, for a knife collector. But in terms of the ease of operation, you can't deny that this thumb movement and thumb lock is easier to operate. And I have no problem closing this one hand at all. So just easy to use that lock. So between the 2 handle colors, this was the what was that? I can't remember the wood now. Olive wood. And this is walnut, so a little different material, but this has been smoothed out more and put a stain or something on it, polyurethane something on there. Whereas this is pretty much just raw wood. I've contemplated putting the Howards on there. I don't know if I should or not, because it'll soak in there really good and might be uneven in color, so I'll have to kind of test it first before I do anything like that. But I really like this knife. I feel like it's kind of an improvement on the Opinel, but I'm glad to have both. It's comfortable in the hand. You know, the blade here is a little long for UK legal. It's about 3 1/4, so that's not going to work for you guys. Plus, it's a locking mechanism, so it wouldn't matter. And that's a shame because it's made in Italy. You guys and your freaking laws. I don't know how I'm going to do any reviews for you guys. It just seems like everything I'm getting is not UK legal. But there'll be a few. But man, is it tough because there's so many things I like in a locking blade and in a larger knife. But I do my best to try to cater to you guys. And this just is unfortunately not one of them. But I don't think anybody can deny these are really wonderfully made tools. If not, you know, the most rugged of knives you can buy. If you treat them right, they'll treat you right. And these have nice thin blades that slice really well. And I think work really good in the kitchen. So, you know, if you're working on a meal, these will do the job. But thank you again, Richard. I really appreciate you sending this along to me. Again, this is the Antonini Old Bear, model number 01OB001. And this is the medium size, 7.5 inch total length. And I guess we can look at the handle length, 3.5 inches. So very, very close to the Opinel number 8 in size, just ever so slightly larger if you consider the roundness of the handle, but really the upper portions are all very similar in dimensions. So there you have it, guys. Antonini Old Bear, medium size, walnut handle, wonderful locking mechanism, copper, brushed copper, satin stainless steel blade. A very nice knife. Thank you, Richard, and thank you guys for watching. Take care.